everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing this beautiful look that is colorful yet wearable for your Dandiya season. I have done so many detailings, but the look is super easy. I promise you, you will have to do the least to look the best. But before you watch this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video and share it with your friends, with your girlfriends, so that you can go out and have fun looking so beautiful you can't imagine. So I will see you in this video and let me know how you like it. Let's begin by taking my hair out of my face so that we can work efficiently. And as you all know, I love a super shiny base. I love glossy looks. I love glass skin. However, today we'll be dancing. It's Garba night. It's humid. It may rain. A lot of things can happen and I need to be prepared for it. So before going into my base, I am going to use this hack that I love to use. It gives me a super shiny and glossy look without having to use any creamy products. So we are starting with a dry or a powder highlighter all over the center of my face, and then going in with my heaviest foundation, which is Huda Beauty 4 Filter Foundation. I know it is out of market now, but you can use a lot of other foundations that I love also. For example, L'Oreal Infallible, then there's Maybelline Fit Me or Maybelline Superstay. These are really beautiful and affordable foundations that you can absolutely go for. They will last you super long, and you will easily be able to carry your makeup for 5 to 6 hours dancing heavily on the dance floor, and it will not budge. So I have, as usual, dotted the entire foundation on my face, and I'm blending and buffing it in my face with a brush that is much smaller than I would have usually used for foundation. But I could not find my foundation brush, so excuse me for that. Now that we are done with the foundation, I am going in with the bronzer, and I am using the e.l.f. Putty bronzer in the shade that is mentioned down below. I can't remember it right now. And I'm going to do a contour that is not going to be super heavy, but it's going to be kind of visible, of course. So I'm going in with the streaks on my face that is not going to be in V shape, because I don't want any heavy contoured or bronzed look. So we are contouring below the cheekbones and below the jaw or on the jaw, so that we can create some dimension on our face. Because Huda Beauty foundations are very heavy, they tend to make your face look um, very doll like is what I want to say, or without dimension or very flat. That is what matte foundations do, but that is why they are so effective. So let us not stop there and contour our forehead. Today I'm going to contour my forehead because I know I'm going to be sweating a lot. um, and this is the kind of look that I would carry very easily, in spite of having heavy contour, to any functions that are going to be outdoors, or maybe a reception that is going to be happening in a lawn, and it will still look amazing. We are going in with the e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Bora Bora, and I have added links to all the products. However, I forgot to press record while I was blending out all of this. I'm so sorry, but let us move ahead with a concealer or highlighting product, which I'm going to be using from e.l.f. It is one of my favorite concealers. More of a highlight product than a concealer, but yeah, concealers in your skin tone also work magic with this brand. I just love so many things from e.l.f., and I'm going to add product links down below so that you can directly reach the products. And I'm going to add it right in the center of my face, and I'm going to move in buffing motions instead of patting motions, because I want maximum coverage but no streaking on my face. And once I have blended it all out, I'm going to set everything in with the RCMA powder, which is my driest, super, super dry powder. It dries my skin right out, and I'm really glad it does because otherwise my makeup would not have lasted. I'm applying it all over my face and going in with the blush from Givenchy in the shade something called Rose. I've added the link to that one too. And I'm going to add a lot of blush because who doesn't love a blush? And this is such a beautiful and rosy color and it shows up so wonderfully. So guys, this is one tip for you. In case your blush disappears after an hour or so, use a matte lipstick below your powder blush to make it last longer, especially if you're going to be dancing, you're going to be on the stage, or whatever, functions where you're going to sweat a lot, or the weather is really humid. It'll just make it last much much longer. This will also help you create more definition in your face. I'm just adding the Hoola bronzer to create a high def look in my makeup so that the matte foundation doesn't take away all the shape from my face. I'm using the Wet n Wild highlighter called Precious Petals. Even though this is not available in the market anymore, you can use the one from PAC. I've added the link to that one too. The shades from PAC are very much similar to the ones I loved from Wet n Wild. And look at the glow. I am totally glowing. I'm so happy. Let us jump into the eye makeup, the colorful part of the makeup, which I love so much. So this is going to be a colorful makeup look, which is going to be very, very wearable. I'm using a kind of a bright yellow color in the inner corner of my eye because I want it to pop really, really nicely. And this is kind of a lighter shade of yellow, and I'm going to go in with the lighter peach shade in the outer corner to kind of create some kind of definition on my eyes. And see how I'm picking up the product, but I'm not applying too much of it. I'm kind of applying it and blending it out immediately so that I don't get too much color on my eyes and I still am able to wear it properly. So that is the mango color that I'm going to use. I love that name. Mango color, or mustard color eyeshadow that I'm using in the center of my lid, blending the two colors together so that I get a very nice seamless blend in the two colors. And I'm using a light shimmer shade, which I forgot to show, but it's like a light shimmer shade, maybe champagne. I can describe it as champagne, in the inner corner of my eyes to make it pop. It's very little, not too much, just to create some shine. And I'm using a brush to use it in the inner corner to make the inner corner really, really pop. And I have used the same shade on the brow bone as well, so that I get nice lifted brow look. Please make sure your inner corners are really popping because otherwise your eyes will look really blunt, especially when you're using very colorful makeup. They tend to look like a painting instead of a 3D look. So make sure you use some shimmer on your eyes to make it look really beautiful and 3D. I'm using a dark brown eyeshadow on my lash line. It is kind of a blended eyeliner kind of a look I'm doing. I am going to use a winged eyeliner, but I do like some depth on my eyelashes because I have really big eye space and it tends to overpower the entire look. So I'm adding a medium to dark brown color on the lid and I'm just blending out the edges into the existing colorful look that we have done. And I'm just blending out anything that I think is not working out for me, and I'm adding a bit of yellow in the shade so that I have a nice pop of colors on my eyes, blending out any harsh edges that I see on the corner of my eye. And we are done with the eyeshadow. I'm going in with the very, very beautiful winged liner, and the wing is quite prominent because I hate the hooded eye that I have, or hooded lid, whatever you can call it, but I just hate that. So a wing liner always helps me add more definition to my look. I'm going in with the bold liner this is the kind of place that I can absolutely guarantee you that you will rock any kind of eyeliner that you want to apply, whether it is wing, whether it is thin liner, whether it is I don't know, avant-garde liner, anything you do, and you will rock it in this particular event. I promise you. So go ahead and do not be afraid of getting the wing all out and defining it amazingly. Let us fill in our brows to create a nice, beautiful shape to it. As you know, my eyes look really weird without kajal, so I am applying loads and loads and loads of kajal on my waterline, and I'm going to take it a little bit on the lower lash line as well. This is also one of the places that I will never shy away from applying a lot of kajal. So basically, my favorite event for makeup is what you can say. And I'm sure by now you know that I do not like to leave my waterline unattended. So I have applied kajal and using the same kajal to tight line. I'm just using a brush to blend the waterline or lower lash line with a black eyeshadow so that I have some seamless blending going on there, a little bit more smoky look so that it doesn't look too, you know. And after that I will be adding a little more depth to it using this two bright pink shadows in the inner part of the lower lash line. This will give me a beautiful pop of color, and adding some light pink shimmer in the lower lash line, inner corner of the lower lash line, to add a pop and a blended look. I am so loving how this makeup look is coming together. I mean, how pretty is that pink and yellow and orange all together looking nice. I'm just blending any harsh edges that I see. And as you can see, my dupatta is quite colorful even though the blouse is just a single color. And the skirt I'm wearing is a very pretty green color, the one that is on my shoulder, and these are the extra oomph that I'm adding to my look. Oh my god, I just remembered when we were kids, we used to do this all the time because my sister was a beautiful dancer, and she used to get to do all of these looks so many times in a year for her performances, and I used to love looking at her get dolled. It was just so much fun. So here I'm using Sugar Cosmetics Toast Roast shade. I'm adding some detailing to my neck and my chin as well. And you guys, this is a final look. I just love how it came out. It's so intricate and traditional yet fun. I hope you loved it. Please leave a like and comment and subscribe to my channel.